Yo, everybody! Happy Wednesday! People want to know how old I am. I'm 24, but September the 14th, I will be 25. And no, I am not emotionally my age. And I know that. Because for one thing, I hold grudges, which most people do, but another thing is, that's a problem with me. It's my problem. All my problems are nobody else's fault but mine, sort of. Because, and my past is my past. So I should keep it in the past. But when you see the person that hits you, like, I don't know the exact date. And when I say like I mean like 2 years ago or like 7 years ago, means I'm not sure what year it was. Or when I say about, means I'm unsure. So I don't want to lie, but even if you lie by omission, see, there's lying on purpose and there's accidentally a lie, but it's still a lie. Some people believe lying is only when you lie on purpose. Some people think lying on a mission means by accident. Or I might have that backwards. I'm not sure. I know what I'm trying to say. So anyways, my one issue is there was a guy, I don't want to say his name, that hit me about a year and a half ago. And every time I see him and he's drinking, like he did the night he gave me a little black eye. And what I mean by a little black eye is I mean I didn't have it all around, but there was a mark right there. And he punched me and he's dragged me across my floor. And he's punched me here at my house. Is why I hate this room I'm in. But it's my living room. And another problem of mine is I think people are out to get me because of my past when they're really not out to get me, really when they're trying to help me. And I'm not emotionally where I am social because I don't get in between the lines. And by the way, I am not autistic. No, there's nothing wrong with autistic. But I am not autistic. I do have mild anxiety, or maybe more than mild. And I do have mild depression, maybe more. And I do have ADHD. I do have post-traumatic stress. And I do have a mood disorder. And it's not bipolar, but I didn't have enough criteria to make it bipolar. So it's a lesser part of bipolar, but it's not bipolar, if that makes sense. There's different criteria you have to have for somebody to diagnose you with stuff. And then, of course, I have, what do you call it? Either you call it an intellectual disability or a developmental disability. So I'm smart enough to know that I'm not with my age emotionally. But wisdom-wise, I'm beyond my age. Common sense, I'm there. Math, spelling, and grammar, no. Reading, I'm on par. Comprehension, good besides with exercise. Social skills, not so well. And I'll give you an example. Like somebody said, excuse me. Well, I thought when somebody says excuse me, it means that you're in the way, and they say excuse me because they wanted to pass you, but they didn't want to be mean. Well, actually, today, there was a person at my work, a patient, that needed help to find something. So she said, excuse me, and then I'm like, what did she mean by that? Then she's like, excuse me again. And I'm like, what are you? And then finally I said, do you need help? She's like, yeah, where's blah, blah, blah. So then it finally clicked that I asked my boss, and he said, excuse me means somebody's trying to get you attention. So that's what I mean by having a disability. Oh, and I have fetal alcohol syndrome. And I probably have told you guys this before, but it doesn't matter your disabilities or your disorders. You shouldn't let you stop that from doing stuff. But because of my past, I'm so defensive. And I assume the worst in things. So, yeah, I gotta work on. And another thing I really need to work on is I can't keep numbing the pain by exercising. And it's not like I don't talk about my problems or write it down in a journal or do affirmation to myself. It's just somehow I'm doing good, and then David, oops, I just said his name, comes and he starts drinking, and then my post-traumatic stress comes in. Or Julia, which, Julia, I do like you. I think you have the potential to be a great person, but you really put me down when you say stuff like, you like about my glasses, that you would look better with glasses, or I wish you were the person that you used to be when I drink and stuff. And other stuff you say, like you used to be fat, really hurts my feelings. And me sleeping these days is not going so well because there's some things that trigger stuff in my past, and those are the two people that bring the trigger. Julia does because she says the M word, which I don't want to repeat, and it's not a bad word, but it's something that my dad did that people don't really believe me. And if you have never known that person or you weren't there in this situation, then you should not call that person a liar. Unless you're there. You could say, I wasn't there, but I kind of believe you. Or you can say, I wasn't there, but I believe you. You can support the person. And boy, I would never be able to have Chris Powell as a personal trainer. As I said, he makes you deal with stuff you do not want to deal. Anyways, that is all I wanted to say. Bye.